Hello friends, welcome to Choose Narandais. Today we will discuss about Assam earthquake. So first of all, we will know about why it is. Recently, the powerful earthquake measuring 6.4 on the Richter scale jolted Assam and other parts of the northeast. According to National Center for the Seismology and report, the tremors have been attributed to the Kopili fault zone closer to Himalayan frontier thrust. And NCS is nodal agency of the Government of India monitoring earthquake activity in the country, comes under the Ministry of Earth Science. So now we about key points. Himalayan frontal thrust. The HFT, also known as the main frontal thrust, is a geological fault along the boundary of the Indian and Eurasian tectonic plates. Kopili Fault Zone. The Kopili Fault Zone is 300 km long and 50 km wide line and line feature extending from the western part of the Manipur up to Tri Junction of the Bhutan, Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, and the area is small and seismically very active, falling in the highest seismic hazard zone V, associated with collision tectonic, where Indian plate and subduct beneath the erosion plate. The subduction is geological process in which one crust plate is forced below the edge of the another, squeeze between the subduction and collision zone of the Himalayan belt and Sumatran belt. The north is east is highly prone to earthquake occurrences in the fault, and the fault is the fracture along which the blocks of the crust on either side have moved related to one another parallel to the fracture. When an earthquake occurs, the rock on one side of the fault slips with respect to other. The fault surface can be vertical, horizontal, or at the same angle to the surface of the earth. Types of the fault and normal fault, reverse fault, and the strike slip fault. Now we will study about tectonic plates. Tectonic plates, also called the lithospheric plate, is massive, regularly shaped slab of solid rock generally composed of the both continental and oceanic lithosphere. Tectonic plate may be continental plate or an oceanic plate, depending on the which of the two occupies the larger and portion of the plate. The Pacific plate is largely an oceanic plate, whereas the Eurasian plate is a continental plate. Earthquake. An earthquake is in simple word is the shaking of earth, and it is a natural event. It is caused due to the release of the energy which generate waves that travel in all directions. The vibrant called the seismic waves and are generated from the earthquake that travel through the earth and are recorded in an instrument called the seismograph. The location below an earth's surface where the earthquake starts called the hypocenter, and the location directly above it on the surface of the earthquake is called epicenter. Types of the earthquake: the fault zone, tectonic earthquake, and volcanic earthquake, human-induced earthquake. Seismic hazard map of India. India is one of the highly earthquake affected countries because of the presence of the tectonically acting young fault mountains. Himalayan India has been divided into four seismic zones: second, third, fourth, and fifth, based on the scientific inputs relating to the seismicity and earthquake occurred in the past and tectonic setup of the region. Previously, earthquake zones were divided into the five zones with respect to the severity of earthquake, and the Bureau of the Indian Standard grouped the country in four seismic zones by the UN, unifying and first two zones. BIS, Bureau of Indian Standard, is the official agency for publishing the seismic hazard maps and codes. Now this is the map to relevant our Assam earthquake. The map of India 2002, and about 59% of the area India labeled to seismic hazard damage zone third, second, fourth, and fifth. Fifth is very high risk zone area level to shaking the intensity ninth and above. Fourth, high risk zone intensity sixth, and zone third a moderate risk zone, and zone second low risk. Seismic zone second, an area with minor damage earthquake corresponding to the intensity 5th to 6th of scale modified Mercalli intensity scale. Seismic zone third, the moderate damage corresponding to the intensity 7th of the scale. Seismic zone fourth, and the major damage corresponding to the intensity 7th of the higher of the scale. The seismic zone, the area determined with the pro seismically certain major fault system and is seismically the most active region. The earthquake zone V is the most vulnerable to earthquake and where historical some of the country most powerful shocks have occurred. Earthquake with magnitude in the excess 7.0 have occurred in these areas have and intensities higher than ninth. So thank you so much. Please like, share, subscribe and comments. Thank you.